Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Why is this still glowing? Okay, I don't know why that's still glowing, but alright. But we are here. And it is time to get some story done.
Still recognize me?
From what I am hearing, apparently we got some crazy story going on here, so we're gonna be doing that today. I heard it's not too long though, so who knows, we might do some other stuff afterwards, but for the most part, let's do this. Make sure chat's on. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's do this though. Let's see, quests. We got a main story to do. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go, because from what I heard, we're getting a lot of Fractsidus stuff, so. The Fractsidus, it looks like are gonna be heavily involved in today's video, or I guess stream. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what's going on here with the dock.
How are you recovering from your injuries, Nabora?
Oh, it's you. Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Herson took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
Yes, we have something to discuss.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we got a giant mech that we need to use here.
My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So we got the conversation of the Exostrider and the giant mech that we need to get so that we can take out Aleph 1.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself. Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Herson.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam? That'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh?
When you gotta finish an essay at like 12 o'clock at midnight and it's like 11 o'clock. Just straight.
Would you like some candy?
Lock in.
Sweets help keep a smile.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Herson?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
There's one thing I can
So,
say about
that
Wuthering Waves,
exostrider
bro.
Penny mentioned. Let's get into
The
it.
presentation's freaking peak.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Man, we need to start with the mech, bro.
Something lighter?
We need to start with the mech,
Any
bro.
topic
What are
at
we
all.
talking about?
Let's slow the tempo a little.
Man, I'm on slow the tempo. I'm on 100 right
You're
now,
too
bro.
eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too.
Bro out here quoting Master Yoda, bro. What in the world?
Here, a piece of candy.
I got a giant
Will help
mech
take the edge off
and a
lighten the mood.
damn daughter to save, bro. What the hell are we talking about? You think
No
we just
thanks.
you really think we about to forget about that
I
nonsense
understand
that
your
we just
anxiety
did, bro?
over Imith's situation. You've always held her dear,
Come on.
but it's taken more out of you than you realize.
Hey. If you watched your daughter pretty much sacrifice herself in front of you, you ain't
Things are
able to
best
do a
taken
thing, bro.
one step at a time.
I'm sorry, but
The Exostrider
I'm getting
hasn't
my
awakened
get back. I'm
The
getting
key
my
is
get
to
back,
pace
bro.
ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
I'm getting my get back. I don't care what nobody
Okay,
says.
you're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke.
Facts.
I trust Imith. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me? We might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface. I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Shit.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imith said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Yeah, that's a good question, because I told you in
Imith
the
is a
last
sharp
batch.
girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions.
I'm telling you right now, bro, he could see her. There's no way that she couldn't. There's no way that he
She's a
couldn't
lot
see
like
her.
you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that.
I'm telling you, bro, when I get my
Still,
hands on Aleph 1, bro,
really
it's about to
hoped
be
she would've
straight
opened up
Gurunda
to me.
going out here. I'm telling you, we about to go
You both
crazy.
tend to keep things to yourselves. And that's never good for anyone.
Now, if there's one thing I gotta give it to Wuthering Waves with.
One last question.
Is, bro, their presentations always peak. It ain't just two characters standing around doing nothing. They changed the scenery,
What did
they
you
changed
mean
the
I had other
background.
tasks for you?
It's like, it's such a good thing, bro.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here.
Man, this man out here like Batman,
The Space
bro.
Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, Golden Girl.
more personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Even the robot
Worry.
knows all the.
I have her with
Even
me
the
today.
robot knows that we on this secret agent crap.
Sundermere.
This is
Yes.
interesting. I love how we
Keep a
got our
small
bike here.
workspace of my own here.
Let's do it then.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time.
Bet. Let's do it then.
Ash takes form. Veins exposed.
This character is literally Minato.
Reaction return to silence.
This character is literally Minato.
The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
I feel like Qui-Gon would get along really well with this guy. Also, he's tall. Qui-Gon is tall as hell, dude. Dude is tall, bro.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room
Man
is
got his
about.
own Batman, his own Bat cave out here.
Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fractsidus activity.
Oh.
Warren was the first Fractsidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas.
I bet.
An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fractsidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Trinodian. Aleph 1.
The strongest one that
Correct.
we've seen so far,
Given
too.
the Trinodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Bro, I can't freaking
Spying on
wait.
the Fractsidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story.
But I love how we're finally getting into the
You've
lore,
always
man.
preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
Bet. Bet.
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. I prefer its other name, Ichor.
Ichor.
My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fractsidus would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless.
So I was right about
But
the
I
whole
was a
thing
rare
with them
case who
experimenting on
survived.
them.
All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it.
Damn.
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we?
This man got a whole. This man literally has a whole bat cave up in here, dude. Also, can we just talk about how beautiful this damn game is, bro? Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about? This is crazy. Fireplace and everything, man. They did such a good. They did such a good job with this game. Bro takes care of his stuff.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. Ryan never could handle pain. He was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
So that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying. It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliché. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm.
Facts.
Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
Which means that the Fractsidus were involved with that. They faked his death, or either that or he's a part of the Fractsidus at some point or another. Who knows? One of the two. We better find out. Yeah, there's the Fractsidus insignia. Yep. There is the Fractsidus insignia. Oh.
The entire Lolo
I'll shrink
logistics
myself real
carrier
quick.
was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fractsidus overseer's report on its way to the new Federation?
Yes. Tucked away in a Lolo logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fractsidus get into Naviale's work after learning about the Ichor's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fractsidus' Grand Architect?
The
Oh, yeah.
thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fractsidus. Hatred.
Hatred. Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
All of them at this point. All of them.
Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Shit, what, is there more?
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding, but it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far.
Alright, bet.
I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
Hey, we got the secret bookcase / door thing. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah, we really... Bro, this man's got a whole Batman cave back here, bro. I'm telling you.
The Fractsidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra. Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
New region mentioned?
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara.
Oh. So it's
Now,
not a part of Lahairoi.
On to two key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fractsidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fractsidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
So the Fractsidus are definitely in
Eris,
on...
huh? Duly noted.
The
I'm assuming
Fractsidus
the
are
other
definitely
key
in
piece
on
is the
this.
Grand Architect.
Damn.
The Fractsidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to the High Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself?
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
So he was a part of the Fractsidus at one
Knowing
point.
the Fractsidus, stealing
But
all that
he
intel on the
infiltrated 'em.
Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me. They got away again.
Bro was on the warpath back then.
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to her. It's been 2 years. I suppose I'm due for a report.
Bro was on a warpath.
Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to the High Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Bro was on
Trust
a
me,
warpath
that's only the
before
warm-up.
this.
The High Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students, beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Our past self was trying to save his ass for real though.
Very well.
Just like he's doing with us when
As you
we try to go
wish.
straight after Aleph 1 and the Exostrider, I guess.
So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits. Let's set aside the Fractsidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
Sheesh. Don't remind me, dude.
I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
Imagine explaining what you had to, like,
I
all of
understand
that
your
what happened
reasons.
in last patch.
She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjartar Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Threnodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Threnodians suppressed. But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fractsidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly. But our immediate priority should be the Fractsidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
It's crazy all the stuff that's going on right now, man.
Rover said she'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before she left. Well, it could be a way to take her mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
So this is about Imeth. She was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet, she spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And she was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute. The usual spot.
Alright, let's do this then.
The bath's clear.
My head's... Oh, Dr. Herson, it's good to see you.
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you?
My thesis, my spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. Taste like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress-relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his? We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge over that fish he stewed behind your back.
Alright, let's keep it
That's
going.
clear.
I'm definitely pulling for her when she comes
Have a
out.
seat, Doctor.
Because holy shit, they cooked with her
She-
design.
I thought she would come with you.
She's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have her tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fractsidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if she is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her.
Who would that be?
The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on her and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda.
Everybody got hidden agendas these
As
days.
a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier,
Old
I've
habits
been
die
here long
hard,
enough
bro.
to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years, and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the President doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure she described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lahairoi because a friend recommended it. But now,
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Her said there was a break-in at the infirmary.
Oh boy.
Evora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained. Warren,
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
no need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Understood.
Alright.
Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department.
It's time to
It'll
get
take time for
going.
them to respond. I'll go
Let's
after
get
Warren.
busy.
Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's time to get crazy out here.
It's the Court of Savante space station she and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
Shit, it's time to take him out.
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
Oh, we ain't going alone, bro. This is a
Have
two-man
a
team that we're going in here.
Hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say we might actually be going alone, but we're about to find out. Alright, time to get busy.
Nevora. Why now?
Alright, here we go.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we have...
Oh. Oh, we got some scrubs.
Right on schedule. Rise anew! That's clear.
Damn.
The
How the hell
researchers
did one
the
dude
Academy
take out all
stationed
these
here.
guys?
2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this... Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren. Right on schedule. Game over. Return to silence! Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Sky Arc system?
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Nevora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
Alright, let's do this. There's definitely somebody from the Fractsidus here.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving. Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
There's definitely somebody from the Fractsidus here right now. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's never anything, especially when it comes to these dudes and these illusions. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Cristoforo. All of them, bro.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work. Stop hiding! Say something!
Brother.
You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead
What'd
end,
you expect,
Warren.
bro?
Don't you see that?
You got cooked. Bro, summoning some scrubs up in here is not gonna help you right now,
It's
bro.
your dead end!
Skyark's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Or perhaps...
Gotta love it when
Right
they
on
try to
schedule.
summon the minions to try and get some work done. Like, that's gonna help it.
Entombed in daybreak.
Like, bro, come on now. Now, yeah. Wrap it up.
Dr. Harrison! Warren, is he?
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora.
Bro
How
got
are you feeling?
laid out.
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me. I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful.
Something's
in
off with
itself.
this guy. Or she over here looking at the pen for some reason.
Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
She over here looking at the pen for some reason, bro.
Okay. I'll try.
Sun's
I
off.
just need a moment.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
Something's off.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark. And when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him.
See. When it comes to these
Those
Fractsidus dudes,
researchers by the
bro.
door.
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really
I'll hear
remember.
all these damn illusions and shit,
alright.
bro.
I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Trust me when I say he knows. He ain't that dumb.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
Bro. Bro, I'm telling you right now, you're about to get fried. Yep, weave. Get that out of here. Weave. Get that out of here. Weave. Teleport. Yo, we like a yellow flash out here. Boom. Weave. Yo, we out here flying Raijin out here. Oh, damn. Headshot.
Oh, Doctor.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Yeah, I knew it. I knew something, bro.
Identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right?
Grand Architect, isn't it? Or Christopher, probably.
Architect of
Oh,
the
no, it is
Fractsidus.
Grand Architect.
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two
Oh, 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 that shot is clean. Oh, that shot was clean.
My, played me for a fool, didn't you?
Oh, that shot was clean.
I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
That shot was clean, bro. Straight blitz this man.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
Well, why don't we just run the ones right now, bro? Screw it.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from the High Roy and get away with this fiasco.
It's
The
crazy. This man
naivety
could
is
just
remarkable.
transform himself into anybody, bro. That's... You can't just trust anybody these days, bro, when it comes to
I
these
got back what I
Fractsidus.
wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
The pin? That's
On my way
it?
here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style, it's just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you. who
What's so
took it from me.
special about the pin?
This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
Hey, this man's Batman, bro. He probably
If you
already
must
knew.
know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect. But even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Yeah.
Death itself. To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Whoops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractsidus.
Shit. Potential chance it could be any of them, bro.
I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
They really don't,
That's what
but
makes it
to this
fun.
guy, it's all a game.
It's a cat and mouse game.
To this man, it's
The
all a
mouse
game,
needs to
bro.
know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? to win. You just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart.
Oh, we about to
Dr.
unlock
Wilson.
some more lore
I
here?
bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home.
Bruh.
The one you can never.
Can we just take this
ever
dude out?
go
This
back
man been
to.
yapping for a minute. And how the hell did they know that we're from the Hess
Getting me there wasn't all
civilization?
for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Wild.
Why did you
How much you want to bet that the Fractsidus at some
think we
point were
couldn't
from
have
the
stopped her
etheric
here?
sea? Or not from the etheric sea, but from the
Yes.
from a different planet, just
My
like
goal was
Rover
to gather
was.
intelligence, not apprehend the Fractsidus' grand architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The grand architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navor say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in this room.
Alright, looks like we're about to discover
Otherwise,
some more stuff.
She wouldn't have called it a prize.
That was a cool cutscene though, showing Rover pull up behind him like that. That was cool. Some of the Fractsidus members have got to be from the Hef civilization. It's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, okay, this ought to be...
These are personnel files from the SkyArk space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in...
Professor Junshi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying.
Okay.
But his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
So that scholar was the Grand Architect the whole damn time?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background.
Oh, and since since the
missing.
Grand Architect can just copy people's faces and whatnot.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the
Another
Grand
identity,
Architect.
yep.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point
So that
in
means that the
Solaris'
Grand
history.
Architect saw us falling from the Etheric Sea.
These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Sky
So they're
Arch
not from
space
the Hess
station.
civilization.
The universe. What secrets is it
They're
hiding?
not from the Hess
beyond all
civilization,
those
but they at least
infinite
know about
stars?
us because like we fell from the Etheric Sea and
I
they
really
saw
want
us.
to know.
And about that footage... No. No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric
Just
Sea.
stacking on, bro.
That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving
The
my distant
Etheric
homeland.
Sea. The Etheric Sea, bro.
Wei
is
Ying
the
was
entry
interested
point
in the Etheric
into
Sea before its
Solaris.
planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to
Probably.
reach somewhere beyond?
Probably. Considering that's how we
I
got
will.
here.
Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again.
Considering that's how we got here. The Etheric Sea.
The more
We're
she
definitely going
appears,
to
the
meet
more she
them
gives
again.
away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste,
We just keep
and
stacking
ambition can
on
be
the
more
lore.
revealing than intended. The Fractsidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which
baiting them.
schemes bear her signature.
Start baiting them out.
In the Court of Savante,
I guarantee they're definitely going to show up
since
when the
our
Strider
Grand
Edition, when we
Architect
open that
has
up.
taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou
Trip to
may be worth a
Mengzhou.
visit.
The court of Savante was active in Mengzhou.
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fractsidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's
we can't
backing,
just go rushing into
going
the
in
Black.
unprepared would be serious
We just can't
risk.
go rushing up into the there, bro. Now if the Fractsidus are controlling everything, they're gonna recognize us
I'll be cautious.
immediately.
Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the High Roy?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Threnodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Threnodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean...
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it's personal now. Oh! Oh, we about to have some actual beef up in here, bro.
Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
Oh!
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone.
Oh, nah. Nah, now it ain't just Aleph 1 who's about to get the smoke, bro. Yo, the Grand Architect is on the list, too. The Grand Architect is on the list, too, bro.
There's too many to count.
Oh!
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little.
Bro, it ain't just Aleph 1, bro. The Grand Architect is, like, top on the list of who needs to get crushed, bro. Oh, hell nah.
I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind.
Yeah, this is some great character development for Rover, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world, and when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten. Left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you.
Because of how long our lifespan is, bro. The price of, I wouldn't say immortality, because I don't think we're immortal, but...
lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers.
Immortality sounds good at first until you realize that while you live on forever, all the ones that you end up loving and caring for end up passing on.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for.
That is true.
One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago.
But that is an actual quote for real. One can only move forward.
I failed to find my father's murderer.
That is such a quote.
Pride. Failed to protect my own family.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Then we'll make a promise, Luke. We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here. Just like today.
I love how we're getting all of this. This is such peak right here. The Grand Architect is definitely on the shit list, bro, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
I'm letting you know that right now, bro. He's on the shit list.
You always carry candy with you. You sure they really work?
Bro always got that candy on deck for real.
As in...
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
Ah, that. Honestly,
Old habits die hard,
not
man.
really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction, something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope, especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fractsidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing on one while I watched those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way. A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
Luke, my chances of saving Imeth? They're pretty
Definitely.
slim, aren't they?
Especially considering what we about to be fighting, bro.
You'll need a
Alpha
miracle.
one is no joke. That is the strongest
You've
Thornillian
always
we've
been
ever
good at
faced.
making those happen.
Or that we're ever gonna face, for that matter.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
Alright, not bad. Not a really long quest, but definitely a really informational one, and honestly, some really good character development for Rover. Usually they don't be doing a lot when it comes to character development. It's usually bits and pieces here and there, but especially as of recent, they've been doing a really good job of kind of just showing Rover's emotions, how they feel, their desires, all that stuff. Also while developing the side characters as well, so not too bad. Not too bad. But without further ado, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. For those of you guys who are here for the stream, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We got memberships as well as, of course, our sponsor. So we'll go ahead and check that out. Code Shinobi for 10% off of any order that you guys order from them. Shoutouts to Dubby for the sponsors. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.